Welcome back here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena as we're getting set here for game number 2 of the night between the Winston-Salem Whalers and the Bad News Badgers. I'm going to take a quick stop here at the beginning of the first period as I'm going to go out, bring my gear into the locker room so I won't have to leave as early going into the start of the third period. So, mind you, there will not be a play-by-play here to start the first, but I'll be back here hopefully just a couple minutes into this period as we're just about 2 minutes here into the end of warm-ups. Welcome back here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. Apologies there about the delay in the call, as we are finally back here with the action call, if you will. It's going to be played back by the Badgers of number 98 of Carly Pennington. Able to get it up to center, finds Little, try to work it over to 17 of Don Schick. Had 4 goals so far on the season. That leads the team for the Bad News Badgers. Couldn't hang on to the pass, goes down like the ice for an icing call here with just under 10 to go in the first period. As I was mentioning back in the pregame, I'm going to have to leave just a little bit early here in the third period, as I'm going to have to get ready for game number 3 here tonight. That's going to be here on the broadcast as well, as we are set here in game number 2 with 9:28 to go here in the period. Once again, I do apologize here about the scoreboard here. Save made by Daniel McKelvey. Has a .316 goal against average and a .889 save percentage. That is 8/1000th of a difference compared to the other side of Jack Dodd with an .881 save percentage and a 3.5 goal against average. Hamilton not able to win the drop back, as it's going to be Bates up to the far side in a foot race against the Minchkin. Able to win it back. Bates has 2 goals on the season. Tried to fire a shot off. Nearly got a tip to it. It was 22 of William Scheist. Here's Little. The captain going to send it up top, trying to get over to Scheist. Going to be picked up by the Badgers and out to center. So Minchkin not able to get much on it. Scheist able to work it forward, as here comes a chance to Bates. To the blue line. Hamilton able to attempt to clear it out, but couldn't get it the entirety, as here comes the Badgers in the left circle. Fires it on. Saved by Dodd, as the rebound comes out of the zone and down the ice on net of Daniel McKelvey. I'll play it up for the Little, turns it over. Submit. Apologies there. Koichi Takara fires it on net. That would have been a bad break for McKelvey. Puck goes. Takara fires another on glove. Saved by McKelvey here once again with 8:07 to go in the period. Vale with the face-off win, fires the shot. McKelvey right into the bread and butter. Keeps it a 1-0 game here in favor of the Badgers. Puck shopped. Still loose as it's played off the near side half boards. Eventually going to come out, or thought it was going to come out to Carp, as it's Vale. Works it down to the corner, back for Carp. Carp behind the net, able to chip it on one. Carp still with it. Trying to sew things down, takes it to the top of the far side circle, fires the shot, blocked. Rebound, stays wide, keeps it a 1-0 game. This is up top, so Mitchkin able to hang on to it. Off the near side half boards, no touch. It's going to be an icing call here with 6:50 to go in the first period. Vale here with the face-off, trying to win it back over to Cart. Backhanded shot from Cart, saved by McKelvey. Puck comes to the corner, able to pick up his own rebounds. Carp. Man takes a tumble down to the ice. No harm, no foul, as here comes Mulhorn. Mulhorn up through center. At one point, had the most points on his team for the Badgers. Now he sits with 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. That puts him in about 5th, if you will, on the team. Back over for Mulhorn. Chipping it around. Apologies there. So Minchkin nearly had a chance to pass on it wide open into the slot, as it comes back out now for 2 of the Badgers. Centering feed down low, trying to get it over to Brown. It comes out to 12 of Ben Stabler. 5 points on the season, looking for his 3rd goal. Setting 2 and 3 as we enter here tonight with 5:30 to go here in the period. Carp faked a slap shot, fired one anyway. Went off a Mulhorn rebound shot, goes into the breadbasket of McKelvey, and keeps it a 1-0 game. Tied up off the draw, one back by the Badgers. Up to the far side corner, Hamilton pressuring it. One behind the net are the Badgers. Cleared down the ice. Looks like it's going to be another icing call here. Indeed, it will be now under 5 minutes to go here in the period. Apologies for missing so much here in this lower season, as I had been busy in action with NASCAR the past previous weeks. I will show you some of those pictures here in just a minute that I was able to capture. Face off one back here. Wales have a chance. Schmidt tried to fire one open into the slot. Went behind the back of that. Here comes a chance now. Stabler. Forehand, backhand, cleared down the ice. Will not be an icing. Puck still loose. Had a chance. Went through everything. Oh, looky there. I only have one save, but that will... Oh, okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Woo, did not mean to do that to you. I'll have to photobomb y'all with a photo, as I'm just going to throw that up into a corner. In just a minute. Back to the far side corner for Stabler. 3:15 to go here in the period. Cleared up top. Drucker not able to hold on to it. Neither could Takara. As here comes a chance now for Hamilton. One-on-one opportunity for Hamilton. Stick to side. Still with it. Hamilton fires one on. Saved by McKelvey. He was being pressured by 44 of Jeff Brooks. Tried to get a centering feed to Schmidt. Instead, it's going to be picked up by Don Schick. With now under 3 to go here in the period. Hall spinning around still with it, trying to chip it in deep. As it's going to be picked up by Schick, as here they come. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity. 2:40 to go in the first period. Schick up top against Minchkin. Drops it back. Drucker couldn't hang on to the pass. Fail trying to chip it out. Can't. Here's a chance now for the Badgers once again. Pennington fired one wide, trying to poke it home. Was 11 of Ashley Brown. Couldn't get it there. Once again, 1-0's your score. With 2:20 to go in the period. Up top, Bullhorn fires one on. Blocked out in front, got a piece of Vale, I believe, as we'll play fourth. Vale through center, has 2 men trailing, has Mulhorn out in front of him. Still a time. Vale takes a slap shot, got blocked out in front, never got it clean off the draw. Still loose down the corner, having a battle against Pennington. As it goes up top, Minchkin with it at the point. Oh, it's Fires trying to get a tip out in front. Got a piece of Vale, a little bit of a friendly fire there as it goes to the corner. Vale with some time, cuts out in front, drops it back. Minchkin trying to find a way to lift the puck, as now it comes out for the Badgers. Backhands it up top, trying to get it to Mulhorn, couldn't corral the feed. Coming up on a minute left to go here in the period. Out to center, Mulhorn. Down low, Pennington. Try to get it down to the near side, but couldn't. Hang on to it, looked to be 43 of Michael Taylor. Still looking to get his first point. Here's Schick to the far side. Couldn't get a shot off. That was 85. I can only believe that of being Jacob Haslip. Tipped, went wide. Schick trying to get a piece of it as Pennington holds it at the point. Firing it in. Blocked out in front. Once again, I believe it got a piece of Minchkin. As now it's out loose to center. Mulhorn spinning around. Here comes a chance now for the Whalers. Fires one that went wide and taken behind the back of the net. That's 19 of Gary Kurth. Tried to find a centering feed. Finds Mulhorn instead. Pass through the skates of one. Comes down low. Pennington looking to get the first goal of her season. As it's down to the corner. Spinning away from a hit are the Whalers. Trying to send it cross ice. If they get it there, it will be a breakaway opportunity. It won't matter. Challenge to the ice for an icing call, and that will do it here for the first period. Gonna take a quick 1-minute break, and we'll be back right after this.
Scars and wounds, but you will never see these cuts. Burned down to the core, ashes with the dust. I just always rush, I think way too much. But now I call your bluff, out in the dark. I'm a night rider, head down flying fast, skydiver. Didn't make the cut like it's live wire. Thread the needle like I'm Maya. Out in the dark, I'm a night rider, night rider. Ooh. Yeah. I'm a night rider, night rider. 24 hours, still thinking about you, ooh. But I know I gotta change, just playing with my brain and I'm riding with no rule, ooh. I'm a night rider, head down flying fast, skydiver. Didn't make the cut like it's live wire. Ooh. Out in the dark, I'm a night rider.
Welcome back here to the start of period number 2. That's going to be the last period here under the broadcast, or the play-by-play, that is. As a reminder, this one for the third period, along with game number 3 here of the night, is going to be all brought to you. It's going to be here on YouTube, although it will not be with a play-by-play broadcaster, as we'll play fourth here. As the Whittle's going to dump it in, delayed offside. I believe that's Fairgrounds. Indeed it is. Had to wait to retouch back in on sides. Still with it deep in the zones. Badgers turns it away. Here's Schmidt. Couple men chasing the net, trying to pass it there. Blocked out in front by the Badgers. 30 seconds gone here in the second, and a grade A scoring chance from the Badgers already negated. Apologies, that was for the Whalers, that was. Goes up top, trying to clear it out. Scheist. Still with it, Stabler fires one, saved by McKelvey. Little playing it off the near side board, trying to get it down to Fairgrounds. Trying to pinch off Koichi. Over the Stabler, drops it back, Hamilton. Hamilton off the near side half, was playing it in front of the bench here, as here comes Takara. Working it in deep, puck still loose, Stabler able to keep it in, just going to drop it to the far side corner. As Hamilton tried to give it a chase, instead he's going to leave it for Adam Little. Stabler try to pinch it off. Here comes the chance now for the Badgers, as Fairgrounds will dump it in deep out in front. Had a chance, but never able to get a shot off. Was thrown into a Scheist. Pinched off up to the far side with a minute 40 that is gone here in the second. Saber on the near side trying to get it to the captain of Hamilton. Delayed offsides, will be blown dead here. We'll have a neutral zone faceoff coming right up in front of the Whalers bench. Charlie Schmidt trying to take it in, still with it. Peck gets it to the point for Karp. Takes a shot, blocked out in front, had a chance to get Semenchkin on the rebound. As that was blocked, Semenchkin had it in the point for the time being. Well, Semenchkin tripped up, appeared to be Brown. We'll play fourth. 17 minutes to go here in the second period as it's going to be Vale up to the far side, trying to get it over for the Whalers to get a breakaway here opportunity going, as it's going to be Karp in a foot race now against Pennington. Pennington able to pinch it off and take it behind the net of McKelvey. Up to the far side, not out. Karp with it. Couple bodies hit the ground here. That was Drucker and Brown. Vale and Carp up the far side boards, going to leave it down low. Puck still loose, finds Drucker. Up top, turned over for the Whalers, trying to take it in deep. Vale going to ring it in from the near side corner, or attempt to that was, as it's out to center. Played it up top for Carp, delayed offsides, had to retouch. And here comes the chance, Mulhorn up top, not able to get it out. Puck still loose after hitting the feet of 21. Lapping of Jeff Levin, good. Behind the net it goes to McKelvey. Pennington there to touch up. Cross-ice feed through centers. Touches nothing. Oh, no icing here. We'll play on. Put it up to the corner was Dodd. Man got tripped up, turned over. Here's a chance now. Pennington fires one on. Saved by Dodd. Rebound goes right in between them as he holds on. 15:35 to go in the period. Puck's dropped to the point. Mulhorn trying to dump it in deep. Dodd tried to cover it as it's going to come over for Stabler. Down to the near side half boards. Quite out to center. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton has a chance. They have a 4-on-1 opportunity. Couldn't get a shot off. Went wide. Takara up top still with possession. 14:44 to go. Went through the paint here. Stabler with space. Holds. Fires. Blocked by Little right off his pad. Comes back over for Stabler. Hamilton, one touches it. Save made by McKelvey. Goes up top. Hall trying to fire one on. Stick this side as here comes Mulhorn trying to chip it up and out. Up to the far side. Stabler into some empty space. Trying to get it over to Hall. Here comes Savannah Hall with some room. To the line, going to dump one on Adam Little. With it in between his feet. Going to send it up top. Hamilton. Not able to hold on to it. Going to have to touch back in on sides. This is going to be cleared down. Stabler behind the net being pressured by Mulhorn. Lowering it down low. Trying to get it over to Takara. From 13:50 to go in the period. Here comes a chance. Stick to side shake. Not able to get it into the zone. As here comes Hamilton back the other way to the blue line. Fires it on. Went wide of everything. Will Savannah Hall be able to hold it on? No, she won't. As here comes Schick back the other way. Has some speed, but trying to get around Hamilton now. Stops up at the blue line. Centers it. Trying to dump it in deep. Puck still loose. Finds Mulhorn on the backhand. Trying to pass Stabler as it's poked out to center. Huddle dumps it in. Cross ice. Trying to send it down on the length of the ice that was. Finds Mulhorn turned over. Trying to get a centering feed back down low. And here comes Fahrenholtz. Fahrenholtz try to get a backhanded feed over to the slot. Diving effort by Stabler. Able to negate any pass there as here comes the chance back the other way. It's Hamilton 2-on-1. Hamilton up to the far side corner. Backhanded feed through the slot. Not able to get a shot off. But Captain Schmidt fires one. As Takara went down hard, holding his face. I don't know what happened. Did Mulhorn get a piece of him? Did Adam Little, or did he fall on his own? I don't know. Glad to see Takara getting up on his own. Once again, I feel like it obviously not intentional, but it looked like either an elbow, stick, shoulder, or something got Takara up high in the head. Regardless, here we play on. Score remains 1-0 here. From top it comes for the Badgers. Turned over. Schmidt. Or apologies, that's Karp. Offsides. Puck still tied up here through center. As it's going to go up to the far side boards, trying to get it in deep. Scheist, left back. Works it down low. As here comes a chance now for the Badgers. In through the zone, trying to find a centering feed. Trucker fires a shot on, saved by Dodd. He'll cover up and hang on to it. 11:25 to go here in the period. Played off the near side of half boards. Delayed offside. It's going to be played up top. Trying to get over to Scheist. Turned over. Here's a chance now for 39 of the Whalers. That being... apologies, you don't have him here on my roster. I know who he is. I just can't think of his name to save me here at the time being. That shot's going to go onto the net. This will be held on to it about 10 minutes ago here in the second period. One back by Hamilton. Fires and a glove save by McKelvey. Comes off the stick of Ben Stabler. Another face-off up to the far side. This one's going to be tied up off the draw. Badgers able to take it away. Hamilton pitches off, centers it. Trying to get it over to Savannah Hall. Instead, it's going to come down for Pannington. Cross ice. Stabler with it. Somehow he was able to stay on his feet. Takara to Hamilton. Up top, couldn't corral the feed, but able to win the foot race. Trying to get a centering feed. Here's Takara downstairs all by himself. Backhanded feed. Going to be blocked out in front by Pannington. Pannington up top. Fires one. Scores. First goal of the season for Pannington. This makes it 2-0 in favor of the Badgers. $8:45 to go here in the second period. Stabler through center, taking it down low. In front of the crease, Stabler able to take it away. Chance down low, can't corral it. 7:54 to go here in the period. Hall trying to clear it out. Kept in, not in. That is. Schick had it bounce off his skate. Comes out to the neutral zone, just going to dump it into the corner. Stabler still with it. Oh, the center got a touch to it, so no icing, as it's going to be Hamilton near side. Try to get a center feed from back behind the goal line out in front. Backhanded shot. Got a piece over the netminder. That being a McKelvey. Cleared out through center. Nearly had an attempt to keep it in the zone. Hand pass here will bring us to a neutral zone face-off. 2-0's your score. Played back now, worked down for Adam Little. Little trying to chip it in, comes back now, down low for Little. Shot scores! Out in front had McKelvey out of position. First goal here of the night for the Whalers. It's 2-1. Back out to center, 2 in game, 5:30 to go in the period. Comes over for Kurth. Up top, still has a chance going behind the net, out in front, tipped aside, still loose in the slot. Had a chance waiting on the near side corner, but couldn't corral it. Back over for Vale. Spinning around, Adam Little trying to take it away. Vale still with it behind the net. Still in the attacking zone here for the Whalers. 5 minutes to go. This has been cleared up and out. Will it be an icing? Just barely. Under 5 to go here in the second period. Apologies here about that break, as it's going to be up top now for the Whalers. Cleared down length of the ice. We'll have an icing call here. 2:30 to go in the period. shot scores, and just like that, the Whalers are back in at 2-2. Test. 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 Ooh, sorry about that, y'all. Trying something out new here, and it did end up working. Almost as intended. Under a minute to go here in period number 2. Going off the near side boards. Comes out a chance here for the Badgers. One last opportunity. 40 seconds to go. As it's going to be dumped in, cleared up to the far side corner. 35 to go. It's Savannah Hall to the near side corner. Up top it goes. Once again, this will be the last period of play that I do here with play-by-play. Up top, trying to get it over to Hamilton. Down low, 20 seconds to go. Comes out for the Badgers to the blue line with some space. One last opportunity here, trying to break a scoreless a tie that is. Has a chance, fires it off the top crossbar, stays out. And that will do it here for the second period. Test. 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 Oh, that's weird. Okay. The score at the end of the second period is all tied up at 2 apiece. Once again, sorry about that, y'all. That's going to be it here for me on the night. As I'm going to get set here for my game in game number 3. Hey Tyler, I found out how to do PA doing this. Yeah, I've connected my laptop. I know. Hopefully this mic works. We'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna leave the mic on here until the end of. Yeah, that's 20 some minutes. I'll see what I can do here. I'm gonna try and see if it'll connect from down here. Test. No, why? Oh, why? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Test. Perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna turn it back off now. on.